baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you do make you a temperature rise. If you leave me a good, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to never need it. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, 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 don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, no, yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they make I see you. Now you where they got my fancy. Don't they do me, I keep banky. Oh, no, 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 no. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need to make a look pity. You won't make a sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make you for Ghana. Here, dance for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Of course, the NBA has had some legendary trash talkers. But Damian Lillard says it's not really a verbal assault like it used to be. In this era, it's more gestures. From the watch your head to the too small or rock the baby to Trae Young's theatrical bows, players have their ways of sending a message. Kevin?
And the message usually received, DA, thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. Sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Jones. And it's Sohan in at power forward. And for the Magic, Franz Wagner is out there with subs. Then there's Bull. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's Banchero in at the small forward position. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of and so much athleticism from Banchero, that will translate well to the NBA.
Now, here's Vassell. He's defended by Wagner. Johnson outside. It's deflected, and they get it back. Buries it down low.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Jones. And he comes up with the deuce. And here's Jones. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Vassell. Here's Poeltl. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
This team loves it when Pirtle can make an impact on the offensive glass. There's a lot of ways he can get his points, but this is an easy one.
And that one is good from Suggs.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Pirtle with a screen on Wagner. Here's Vassell. That's tipped.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Vassell, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Magic with the ball. Bull to pass to Suggs. Driving the lane, and he gets the bucket. And that's now 7 points for Jalen Suggs.
I'd say a smart play by Jalen Suggs. You just get aggressive off the drive, absorb the contact, okay.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Pablo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Jones, the pass to Purtle. And they get it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Jakob Purtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
And Greg Purtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Fame.
And it's Jones with the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 7. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
And that one's good.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Outside, Jones. Johnson outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Johnson's got 5 now.
A priority for Johnson, continuing to work on his jumper, especially off the catch, like there.
And it's Banchero missing. Spurs trail by 6. Vassell, the pass to Jones. Back to Vassell. On the wing, Jones. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Banchero, that's good.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Pirtle dishes to Johnson. Free throw line jump shot. That one, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And the first one drops. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Pirtle finds Johnson. No good from outside. Magic leading by 8. Here's Banchero. A 23-point game for him in the win against Houston. Any scouts have Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Vassell. Drains the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Banchero. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs trail by 9. Jones in the post. He's defended by Wagner. And the basket by Johnson.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Banchero.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now here's Jones. D right on him. Suggs with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And it's Banchero missing. And San Antonio shooting just about an even 40% to start. Pass to Vassell. Back to Jones. It's deflected.
And when Banchero turns it up, he can be a factor at the defensive end.
Into the
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Johnson sends the screen for Jones. 13 feet away. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Banchero. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Carter. Terrence Ross comes in for Bull. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. Spurs trail by 12. Outside Collins. And Langford has it in the corner. San Antonio again missing. Anthony with it, now defended by McDermott. Anthony with the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Langford. Got a piece of it.
Well, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
Bamba's shot is off. Spurs shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Here's Roby. And that time, also a missed shot.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Richardson. A beautiful reverse layup.
But Josh Richardson has length, and he's got hops, so on the interior, he can make those shots.
Magic leading by 14. Here's Anthony. Drills the leaner. Anthony's got his third basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Langford, the pass to Richardson. Collins, a screen on Wagner. To the middle, McDermott finds Collins.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Now, here's Langford. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Spurs trail by 14. Pass to Roby. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Anthony. Second shot opportunity, and it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 18 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Taken away by Anthony. A finish. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's what you call taking out your do-it-yourself kit. Make the defensive play and make them pay on the other end.
Langford, the pass to McDermott. Richardson with it. Back to McDermott. Lets it go with a 3. Ross grabs the board. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Took him no time at all on that one. 10 points for him.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
And Langford has it in the corner. Here's Collins. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late. And catch
catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner comes in for Banchero. And Okiki subbed in for Franz Wagner. And San Antonio also making a switch. Jang, he's checked in for Zach Collins. And that one's good, Anthony.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
It's tipped. Goes up. Jumps. Oh, the power on that prudent.
Cole Anthony understanding my teammate has stolen it. Let me get out in transition and get an easy two.
And 101 left here in the opening quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
There are certain guys who know and believe they can be a top option offensively. Cole Anthony cooking right now.
Now Langford. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Anthony from the arc. The offensive rebound for the Magic. Gary Harris comes in for Bamba. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross. San Antonio also making a switch. H. Diop's checked in. Here's Langford. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Poke loose. And finished off by Fultz.
Yeah, Markelle Fultz, that tight handle allows that kind of move to be made. That is pretty, folks.
McDermott with it. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Jang with a screen on Harris. Langford has the open look. Drills it from outside.
Now that is encouraging. It's crucial that Langford continues to hone that outside jumper.
Pablo Banchero getting it done for the Orlando Magic. What an amazing quarter. There is absolutely no stopping it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Jones is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Gorgie Dan. And it's Bates Diop in at small forward. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. And so here's Orlando. Here's Fultz. Trains it from beyond the arc. Fultz has got 5 now.
This guy has a variety of moves at his disposal. And off the pull-up jumper, Markelle Fultz mixing up the defensive player right there. Nice.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Vassell, and it's blocked.
A denial by Mo Wagner using his size to his advantage.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Six to shoot. Vassell connects from three-point range. Vassell's got his second best. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outside, Jones. To the wing on the left. Chang with a clean look. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Wagner from long range. Here's Bull. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves them just fine.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Suggs is checked in for Okiki. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in for Keita Bates-Diop. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Bull. And finished off by Wagner.
Mo Wagner has a combination of size and skill that's special, and he knows how to adjust to contact.
The Magic shoot their third free throw shot of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Jang. That's good from Wagner.
Well, what we know about Mo Wagner is that he has consistently grown over the course of his NBA career. This guy has versatility as a scorer. He has tremendous energy that he brings nightly, and he wants to get better.
Johnson outside. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Poeltl's got 6.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wagner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Wagner. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Outside, Jones. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fultz. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bull. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Bull's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Markelle Fultz trying to be a better floor general, on time and on target. Do that consistently.
Pass to Pablo. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Here's Sohan. 23 points his last outing. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And shot on the way, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Johnson's got 10 points.
And going old school on him, Johnson with the mid-range, a rarity in today's NBA.
And Greg Keldon Johnson is listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He has the strength to fight for rebounds with anybody. Fearless on the court and plays with an endless motor. His strength and willingness to use it makes him valuable.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
And Suggs throws it down.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
Knocked loose. Suggs with the steal. For the finish, and Suggs throws it down.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
And here is Vassell. He's got 6. Devin Vassell came in as a 3-and-D type player, but he's grown beyond that.
He has added secondary ways to contribute on offense. Still not a great shot creator, but can finish plays in a variety of ways to help his team.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Bamba comes in for Bull. Franz Wagner's checked in for Harris. And it's Ross in for Markelle Fultz. Vassell hits them both. Orlando with the ball. Bamba inside. Working on Collins. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And the pass to Roby for 3. Carter pulls it in. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Ross. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Ross has got his first bucket in this one. The Spurs have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded by Ross. Vassell, the pass to Roby. Back to Vassell. Poked away. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Bamba. The outside leaner. And there the Magic with another bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Johnson. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Kicks it to Jones. Knocks it loose. Pass to Vassell. And here is Johnson. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Orlando grabs the miss. Bamba's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ross. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Now here's Jones. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Oh, you got to be kidding. Well, quick thinking there from Suggs. Looking impressive defensively to get that steal.
And San Antonio shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Jones kicks to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Spurs shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Now Jones. We saw him with 19 points his last outer. Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Orlando's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for Terrence Ross.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Jones finds Collins. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
Here's Carter, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
Well, this is where you're seeing Wendell Carter Jr. continue to expand his game. Wants to be a 3-level scorer, and that means you got to make mid-range jumpers.
Jones dishes to Johnson. Passes to Roby. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Fires from the wing. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Out left to the wing, beyond the arc. San Antonio getting another chance here. And that one drops for him. Collins has got 6.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass earning an additional opportunity.
Here's Bamba, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Jones looking for an opening. Vassell with it. 10 points for him. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Outside, Jones. Here's Vassell. Carter pulls it in.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
It's time to get loud for your 407 dance speed.
Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Anthony comes in for Suggs.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Richardson. He's averaging 11 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
And Orlando has possession. And that one's good. Wagner.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
The Spurs shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Chang.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play here in the half. McDermott can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Langford, the pass to McDermott. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. McDermott's got his first points of the game.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, great court awareness.
Anthony's shot is off. San Antonio with the ball. McDermott kicks to Zhang. Now it's Anthony running. He can go all the way. Stops. Pops. Ross. It's good on the putback. Ross has got 10 points in the quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 44% from the field in the second. Here's Langford. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony again missing. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Anthony leading the charge. And he banks in the layup. Anthony's got 19 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Langford. And there's the pass to Bates-Diop. McDermott passes to Langford. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Okiki, no good. And San Antonio has possession. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
The Spurs, 54.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Greetings, everybody. We love exciting, and this game is delivered as we've seen 2 top players battling mano a mano.
Makes for a fun night when it's mano-a-mano at the shooting guard. These guys should see a lot of touches the rest of the way. I'm sure they're pumped for it. And you know 2 guards, they can never get enough attention. Ain't that right, Kenny?
And keeping things moving, what a tremendous first half performance for the Magic.
If you want to know why they're dominating, look at the rebounding. They are owning the glass on both ends, and they're doing a great job of turning those extra possessions into points.
Yeah, in terms of chasing down misses, this has been a clinic.
Kind of like you at the free throw line and I have to chase down the ball. Kind of like that.
Well, that's what you are, a ball chaser. Get it?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Cole is out there with Carter. Then there's Suggs. Then there's Banchero. And it's Wagner in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Boy, what a great find by Carter Jr. Not a ball-stopping big man. You gotta love it.
Now, here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Shoots over Wagner. Misses off the right eye.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing far.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And it's blocked.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
On defense, the Magic. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Purtle. Spurs passing it around.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Pass to Purtle. To stop the run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Well, for a player with Purtle's size, that type of play he needs to make. Get inside, draw contact, get to the line, be physical. Love it.
The free throw drops for Purtle.
And Purtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
Both free throws good from Purtle. And it's the Magic with the ball. Wagner passes to Banchero. Shoots over Vassell. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Wagner. Wagner's got 5 assists tonight. Jones in the post. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Deep 2 from Wagner. And Orlando again with the bucket.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And the dunk by Purtle.
Jakob Purtle is cooking today. This guy has tremendous upside, good touch, and a really good feel for the game.
Suggs passes to Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Inside, here's Purtle. Rebound by the Magic. Bulls got 8 rebounds in this game. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Banchero. And again, it's Orlando converting.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
This one for 3. And it's Suggs missing. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Here's Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
They are just killing him on the interior.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Orlando making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Harris comes in for Wagner. And it's Fultz in for Suggs. Orlando's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
Well, a welcome sign for sure. When Markelle Fultz is making this kind of shot, it opens up the offense.
And here's Jones. Pass to Vassell. Pirtle with a screen on Harris. Here's Vassell. It's tipped. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Harris. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Jones against Wagner. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 6 assists in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Orlando's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Harris, great pass to set up the lay-in. Harris has got 7.
Boy, Gary Harris finding a way inside. That's a gritty play, folks.
Here's Vassell, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one is on ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
And that one falls for Vassell. And the Spurs with some changes. Zach Collins checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Roby comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Jones. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Fultz. Again, the Magic score.
Well, terrific to see Markelle Fultz knock it down, looking more and more assertive in the mid-range.
To the left wing. Here's Vassell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yep, that one goes.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Fires from deep. And Bull pulls it down. Bull's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Banchero. Off target from three-point range. And San Antonio shooting 35% or so in the third quarter. Whatever they're trying is not working. Pass to Collins. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Harris. Orlando's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And San Antonio shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Oh, that's blocked. Now, here's Banchero. He's got 24.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Now, Vassell. Some solid defense from Harris.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Fultz. San Antonio with the rebound. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Collins with it. Defended now by Wagner. Collins dishes to Richardson. Launches it. And they recover it.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
Now, here's Vassell. Guarded by Fultz. Richardson gets a wide open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You have to be prepared to shoot on the catch. Teammate wants to deliver it. You've got to make it. Josh Richardson, deadly.
And the rejection by Collins. Vassell with it. 12 points for him. Shoots the three. Rebound by the Magic. Bulls got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
For three, Harris. Rebound by Sohan. Here's San Antonio now. To the inside. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 6 points.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Here's Banchero. And he stays with it over Collins. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Spurs shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Vassell, the pass to Roby. Collins setting the pick for Richardson. Outside Collins. There's the pass to Roby. Clock at 4. Right through the D for the layup. Roby's got his second bucket tonight.
You see, Isaiah Roby has a type of frame that allows him to operate in tight defense. Okay, Isaiah, finish that one off.
Got that one up quick.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Richardson against Harris. Takes a shot at the elbow. Richardson, no luck. Orlando's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And it's Banchero missing. There's Wagner with the three. The shot, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Zohan, the pass to Richardson. Here's Vassell. That three off the mark.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
Here's Wagner. Collins grabs the miss.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Vassell, the pass to Collins. No good with the triple. And it's Harris with the ball for the Magic. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Harris has got 4 this quarter. And San Antonio shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively.
And how about the career Gary Harris has had up to this point?
What you love about Gary Harris is he's going to do whatever his coaching staff asks him to do. He can make a three-point shot with great consistency. He's willing to share the basketball. He can make clutch free throws late. There was a time in his career where he was a real force on the defensive end.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
We're looking for the loudest section for a free t-shirt.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Orlando's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Well, what a job by Mo Bamba to get to his area. Get on the interior, pick your spots. Mo Bamba does just that.
Richardson the pass to Jang, and finished off by Jang.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Richardson against Anthony. Takes the three. A rebound by the Spurs. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Richardson. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Anthony for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 22.
As comfortable as anybody from deep. You cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
And San Antonio shooting not looking too good out there in the second half, right around 32%. Here's Richardson. Here's Jang. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And here's Anthony for 3. Rebounded by McDermott. Inside, here's Richardson, and the layup's good off the glass. Richardson's got 8.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
And so it's the Orlando Magic holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Well, Orlando shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They've got McDermott, Langford out there with Jang, and it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot. McDermott down low. He's guarded by Ross. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Bamba's got rebound number 8 now on the night. High post try. Okeke, no good. Spurs shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's McDermott. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
Well, McDermott with the tough floater. Wow, that's a big-time shot.
Here's Hampton. It's hauled in by Bates Diop. So it's the Spurs now. And we all know that injuries are a part of the game, Doris, but it seems like for taller players, bigger players, there can be an additional challenge. Why is that?
Well, think about it, Kevin. If you're a 7-footer who maybe goes between 250 and 280 pounds, playing an 82-game grind with so little time for rest and for healing, the modern game with all the movement that's required, that is particularly challenging for any big man of that size.
There's the triple. The shot missing. And Orlando the other way now. Pulls up, high post. The rebound by the Spurs. Bates Diop's got his 4th rebound in this one. Covered by Anthony. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Magic have gone 0 of 6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And Jang kicks to McDermott. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anthony can't hit. San Antonio's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
No good from Ross.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Pass to Jang. Here's McDermott. He can't get that one to fall. And Orlando will come the other way. Shoots. No good from Ross.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Langford, the pass to Jang. And it's off from three-point range. Magic shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And San Antonio shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Okeke, no good. And the Spurs with possession. Passes it to Bates Diop. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
You'd be hard-pressed to find an area where Zhang's growth has not been seen. No longer a guy you can send to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Mo Wagner's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Harris comes in for Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Cole Anthony. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Collins is checked in. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Carter's checked in for the Magic. Jones checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio with the ball. Count it.
Well, Gorgui Zhang, as a big man, is an excellent passer. That's a pretty look.
On offense, here are the Magic. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Fultz, no good. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Jones. Count the basket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Wagner. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists now tonight.
Defense trying to get physical with Mo Wagner, and he says, I'll power right through that contest. That is nicely done.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Suggs.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Well, Orlando shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Hampton. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hampton's got his first points in this one.
big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
H. Diop, the pass to Jones. Now, here's Langford. Guarded closely. Just 3 to shoot. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
I like watching Langford when he's knocking down and trusting that jumper, proving he has the touch needed to do damage from outside.
Here's Jones. He dishes it to Langford. Outside Collins. Here's H. Diop. A three-pointer off the mark.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Orlando let me know his status. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Well, thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Here's Fultz. The Magic again can't hit. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 19-6 run. And there it is for him. Jones has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. The Magic making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Wagner on the wing. Over Collins. And it's Wagner missing. The Spurs shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. To the left side wing. Collins wide open, he fires. And another basket for San Antonio.
A fine passer for that position. Langford's selflessness is why his teammates enjoy playing with him. Even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Bates Diop, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist from
Jones has got his 9th assist in the game now. Lets it go from the wing, and Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got 9 points here in the second half.
And Fultz proving to be a dependable shooter of the basketball. I love his shot selection. He is a pure scorer.
Jones, the pass to Collins. Nice defense from Wagner. Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
To the middle, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Wagner, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Outside, Jones. From 12 feet out. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Wagner. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Carter.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Here's Wagner. Collins grabs the miss. Collins is... Jones, the pass to Bates Diop. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Carter against Collins. And it's Carter missing. Spurs shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Out to the right wing. Collins against Fultz. Here's Jones. And it's sent back by Carter.
Well, this is about the 7'5" wingspan and the defensive instincts of Wendell Carter Jr. Send it back, young sir.
Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And San Antonio also making a switch. McDermott's checked in. Bates Diop, the pass to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. The dish to Langford. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harris, no good. Spurs shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Langford kicks to Jones. Looking to end his cold spell. Good on the bucket. Jones has got 6 in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Bamba. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. So it's San Antonio now. McDermott dishes to Langford. Collins passes to Jones. Back to Collins. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Suggs.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're ahead by 33. 52 seconds left in the fourth.
Here they come, fans. Your 4-on-7 dance team.
Chinese check in for Zach Collins.
James.
52 seconds left in the game. Here's Fultz. He can't hit that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Paige Diop, the pass to Jones. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
Shooting for San Antonio, Doug McDermott. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Another miss by Orlando. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Langford kicks to Jones. Chang against Bamba. To the paint. And Langford with the basket on the assist by Chang.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Wagner passes to Fultz. Over Jones. Fultz, no good. And here's Jones. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.